the team. Also, you need to be able to understand your industry. So let's say you're a community manager. 60 to 90% of what is happening in your space. To understand what's the blockchain industry in Nigeria, how it's moving, what is moving, how the people are reacting, what is the new market trend. So as a community manager, you need to be able to, be a researcher on your own. You need to go out there, use the internet, ask questions, find out what is happening, be on top of information in the region. Get involved with people, know how to network. These are the important skills you need as a community manager. I think with these skills, anyone could be a community manager. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Think you really given a good exposition to how what it takes to be a community manager. And you basically said anyone can be a community manager, anyone can be a community manager, but there are certain skills which are important, which are important. Community manager has to be a link between the product and the end user. That's basically what a community manager be. Then you mentioned something. You said a community manager is different from a community moderator. Right, so please, just with in few minutes, just give us, I think, two differences between what actually means for a community manager and for a community moderator, because community moderators also interact with the end user and some levels some levels of management. The community moderator works with interacts with users on the ground, like in the streets, then and also interfaces with higher levels of management. So please tell us the 2 points or differences between a community manager and a community moderator, so that anyone watching this video right now and anyone who will listen to this video later on will be able to pick differences and better define where they can start to build their own career. So please tell us differences.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. So for me, first of all, let me use my story. I started as a community moderator. Now, what does it mean to be a community moderator? You like a customer care Facebook group, the Telegram group, the Reddit community. They give you the amount of information that you need to be able to respond to questions. You? Hello?
Hello, I'm here, sir.
Is reaching the community and might not even, you're like a marketing guy, you're also like a product guy, you're also like someone who keeps the communication between the community. You have to be aware of what's happening at the community reach. and he has to also be like a marketing guy. Say, this is the way to market this product to the market. This is the way to you're like the one who helps the product able to reach its market goals and to reach its community. But the moderator just has to take care of the community, chats, respond to chat, delete if they're spammy, and that's the major responsibility of a community moderator. He has no he doesn't have to advise the company on any feedback on. It's not his work. If he wants to do it, it's a plus. But on a standard, on a job, you're just to handle the community moderation. Your job is not to give feedback. Your job is not to try to help the team improve on their products, because you should just handle the community and ensure that their Facebook or their social media channels are properly managed. Why the community manager has to be able to help them develop the products, has to be able to help them create a marketing plan, and has to help them keep them on top of what is happening on the market. So that's the difference. That's the major difference.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Emeka. Thank you very much.
For me, from where I'm coming from, I was excited being able to attend to questions online and get paid. No, we are all Nigerians. We know the situation of things in the region, and these are things you might be able to do here, and you don't really get to receive, a good paycheck, or you don't get to feel involved in something good. So, as a community moderator, back then in late 2015, early 2016s, when I started, me getting involved in projects and them appreciating me and trying to see how I could learn, and I was accepted. So first of all, yes, it could be a little bit confusing what you should do, how you can grow, because you're just answering questions on the channel. You don't even know what's the next career path I could take if this doesn't go. I'm just answering questions on this channel. What sometimes it's just like a copy and paste. They ask you, when is this project going to launch? When are they going? When are they going to do this? What is this? What's happening? What's the update? You keep on responding to the questions you've asked. You've been asked over 100 times. That's your job. You respond to this. So for me, I would say it was a very exciting experience. I didn't come from a background of a customer care relationship or a customer care attendee. I was an engineer, and from engineering, I started attending to customer kind of service stuff. And a little bit of my technical background helped, because I was able to assimilate some technical information from the white paper. But the way I made it easy for myself, the way I made the relationship really for people to see me more differently, was I try to consume this as if I have a test. So I try to consume as much information. So for me, it was exciting at the beginning, but
Hello, sir. Emeka, can you hear me? Hello, Emeka, can you hear me? Okay, viewers, thank you very much for being with us. Thank you very much. I believe you're having a wonderful time. I believe you're having a great time learning how anyone can become somebody in the crypto industry as a community manager. Mr. Emeka Ezike is sharing with us deep truth, deep secrets that will help you, help me, and help everyone become who they are. So please stay with us while we go on a short break right now. Thank you. Please stay with us.
In Africa, now you've heard.
Where you get updated, educated, and entertained
On everything blockchain and fintech.
Don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms at Crypto TV Plus.
Do not miss Crypto Roast every Friday, showing on Crypto TV Plus.
Hi, this is Cynthia Petian with AWS Mining.
I'm Alexia Hefty-Rossier.
I'm Anand Mohan from Technobrain.
This is Anu Bardwaj from Women Investing Women.
Living a life of regrets and what ifs. Opportunities come but once, or maybe not. Now, digital money revolution has come to Africa. Wealth is no longer for a select few. Money has been redefined. Introducing Tatcoin. Tatcoin is Africa's utility token that gives you access to a life of endless possibilities. You can shop, buy real estate, travel, emails. For more information, visit www.abitsnetwork.com.
Thank you very much for joining us again. This is Marvelous Akbere. Thank you very much. Remember, this is BCAT 2020, and this is the 15th session of BCAT 2020, and we are having Mr. Emeka Ezike sharing with us wealth of experience in various capacities in the crypto industry. Your topic: how to build a career in the crypto industry as a community manager. He has told us a lot of things, described what a community manager is, and he said something which is very, very important. Anyone, whatever your discipline professionally, you can be a community manager. But then there are certain skills which he has also shared. And he said something very significant. He said a community manager is an interface between the community, the end users, and the product. The community and the product. The community manager is in between. He also shared the difference between a community manager and a community moderator. The community moderator just interfaces with the community and doesn't necessarily interface with the product. But then a community manager is between the community and the product. So thank you very much for all you shared with us, Mr. Emeka Ezike. Thank you very much. But then we still have some questions. So one of the community managers encounter. What are the challenges? You have been in this capacity before you have handled this capacity. What are challenges? Anyone should know if he desires to build a career as a community manager in the crypto industry. So please, Mr. Emeka Ezike, share with us. Thank you.
Okay, so in the crypto industry, thank you, Marvelous. In the crypto industry, as a community manager, major challenge it's getting real-time information from the core team. Now, you should be ready for that. Sometimes there are things that due to legal or council, due to regulations, or due to uncertainty of what to say and what not to say, the core team won't even be able to share some level of information with a community manager yet, because they don't want you to have access to that information, maybe eventually go make such statement at the public and cause them a huge problem. So as a community manager, you might have a question like, people will be asking you, when would the network go live, or when will the network get listed on an exchange? Some tricky kind of question, which they feel as a community manager should be able to tell them Q3, Q4, or something like that. Maybe folk from this network to another network, or in short, a community manager, the problem you would have at some point is access to high level information, and the community don't want to know. You just have to be able to attend to this information. So the major challenge you'll be facing as a community manager is access to high level information, and I think that should be what you should be ready for. You should always have a technical way to indirect answer or respond to the question that makes you have to make the user feel comfortable with your question, your response, and also feel hopeful about the project. So you see how difficult that is. You don't even know what is coming. You don't even have an idea, but you have to be able to respond to this user with a comfortable response that makes him feel okay, something good is coming up, and still be comfortable in supporting this project. So you see how you might not understand how difficult that might be to you in that situation whereby you have that kind of questions coming to your DM, or people asking you such questions over, you need to respond in different. And remember, when you're managing a community, you're like a leader. And now, what the work of a leader is that you should be serving the people. So expect different kind of response trying to keep your cool. You community managers get to be attacked a lot. When I mean gets to be attacked a lot, they get to the curiosity of the community of maybe a prolonged announcement. It tends to land on you. So as a community manager, or as someone who is interfacing the project with the people, cool. So as a community manager, you should be able to, keep that balance no matter what the community is throwing at you. Always be stable, always be focused, keep your response clean, and be able to follow up with the response. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Emeka. That has been wonderful. One thing I pick, and think a lot of people pick this also, is that as a community manager, you receive a lot of bad energy, you receive a lot of attack, but then you should always keep calm, you should always respond with a positive attitude, you should always give her that smile. To give her that smile, I think the smile like this. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. So now, one of our viewers has asked the question. The question is, okay, before we go to that question, hello viewers, thank you for joining us in this program. Thank you very much. We are on a topic titled, how to build a career in the crypto industry as a community manager. Now, how do you become a community manager? A lot of ways to get it you can firstly you need knowledge of the crypto industry and whatever project or whatever company you want to be their community manager. You need that immediate knowledge. But then before getting a job as a community manager, you need to actually there are job directories where anyone can go and get those jobs. And one of those we have a job directory which is at jobs at cryptotvplus.com. Jobs at cryptotvplus.com. You can go to a job directory and you see different jobs there. You can apply to any companies listed there, and hopefully you will be accepted. So back to our question tonight, Mr. Ezike, Emeka. One of our viewers have asked the question, and the question is, what are the processes, or what is the process to become a community manager? Now we understand that for every profession, okay, I want processes, or what is the process a community manager? But then before we answer this question, a background, we understand that you said you were an engineer, and before you became an engineer, you actually went through a processes, through different processes, several processes before you became an engineer. So in the crypto industry, as a community man, for anyone wanting to be a community manager, what are the processes that one should go through to become a community manager? Over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you. So for me to respond to that question, like I said, anyone can. I repeat, anyone can be a community manager. There is no actual skills, like I said, like when it comes to being an engineer. So for me, what are the process? The question is, what are the process that are required for me to be a community manager? So the process is simple. Now, first of all, the first process should be knowledge based. So you can't just say you want to jump into an industry you don't understand. You can't be a community manager for an industry you don't understand. So just imagine if you want to be a community manager for a crypto or blockchain company. The first process you need, the number one, as in one, you need is knowledge base. Go learn about the industry as much as you can. Try to join communities as much as you can, legit communities. Try to seek communities that are focused on blockchain industry. Join such communities and see what is going on in the blockchain industry. You are aware
Can you
of
hear
what
me?
is happening. Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. It's loud and clear.
Yeah. So when you've built a lot of capacity in that space, you've passed a certain level in the knowledge base. Now we'll move to process 2, networking. Now, what does it mean to network? Now, you should know that networking is the best key to opening doors in any industry. So that's why you find out a lot of people organizes events and tell you network with the top professionals in this industry. So in crypto, nothing changed. After knowledge base, you look for a professional way to be able to communicate with people in your level of understanding in the markets. Now, what are the ways to network in this modern age? With the internet, the ways to network is with your social media handle. Now, let's take a look at LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the most powerful networking tool you can think of on the planet Earth now. You can have access to thousands, millions of top industry experts by just your search results. Write them, talk to them, and now you started networking. Now you like remember at the beginning of this thing of this program, I asked a question that I said you guys to think about it. What will it cost you to ask a question? So just imagine going to someone's LinkedIn channel. Let's say you filter and you have lots of people there. What will it cost you to send 10 people question and ask them to have a network relationship based on their industry? You're not communicating with them. It's not a social network for flirting. You're communicating with them based on interest. So don't go there and try to flirt. Nah, that's not what the goal of LinkedIn. So let's take LinkedIn as an example. You go to search option, you type, let's say you're interested in blockchain for something, you search, you get some different accounts, they are listed for you. You have a certain reason why you want to communicate with them. And you already have the knowledge base. So what do? You said, hello, marvelous. I really saw your profile and I found out that we have the same interest in the blockchain field. And I saw you focused in data protection for user and privacy. With you. Now, this individual reads that short message, but he has a powerful message. It sees you're interested in him based on blockchain, and it sees that you are mentioning a focus which is based on data privacy. Now, you've gotten him. Most likely, he would want to know what you have to offer since you're also interested in the same area. Now, that way you've started networking. And that's the same way you could ask for, oh, I see your project. and I feel I could be able to handle this project for you, the publicity, and keep the relationship with the African market or with any region market, I would love to be your community manager. You can ask, that's simple. And you'll be surprised, and the person will be like, oh, let's jump on a Skype call. You never can tell. It's so easy that way to network these days that you don't have to wait for a certain form of referral, or you can do it yourself with LinkedIn. Just build up your profile, have some pictures there, talk. You can make a post. You never know who's reading. So that is the approach. Number one, knowledge base. Number two, network, and keep yourself. Number three, do not leave the community. Stay connected to the community. Even though you're a very busy person, once in a while, come to the community, drop one or two messages. Just be connected in any way you can. Thank you so much. That is.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You've actually shared with us a lot of deep truth, a lot of great knowledge tonight. Thank you very much. Okay, before we go, we almost done, but before we go, just one question, and just one or two words answer response. Now we have a user that is asking. So, can you talk about a knowledge base? Getting knowledge is important. It's imperative to getting a job in crypto industry. To get a job as a community manager. So I will have a user that's asking, a viewer that's asking a question. It's the knowledge. Now, the knowledge, is it the level of knowledge? Is it high level knowledge, mid level knowledge, or low level or beginner level knowledge? So the levels of knowledge. Please just let us know in one word, 1 to 2 words: high, medium, or low.
Okay. Well, for me, knowledge is knowledge. I don't know which is high level. I don't know which is low. I don't know which is medium. What I mean by knowledge is being able to attend to a conversation regarding the space you are interested in. So just imagine that you have zero knowledge about a space and you meet a blockchain CEO founder and he asks you to have a communication with you. So what would the communication be like? This guy is into blockchain and you're interested in blockchain. So what I mean is that yes, there are levels of knowledge, but just have the basic general knowledge of the space. I don't like putting knowledge in categories, but just know that keep on growing in knowledge as you keep on growing in the field. But knowledge you need is, for the beginners, a general level knowledge about what the space is. Imagine as simple as knowing who is the founder of Bitcoin. Satoshi. As simple as knowing what was the current market trend in the DeFi that happened this space. Such general knowledge that you see on the news. Be close to the news. Join, follow channels like Crypto TV Plus. See all the news they publish. I think that's in short. Following channels like Crypto TV Plus, reading the news they share with you can make you knowledgeable enough in the space. So that's the kind of knowledge I mean. Being aware of the space, first of all. Then that's just it. So me.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Emeka Ezike. It has been a wonderful time. It's been really, really marvelous for having you and sharing with us your wealth of experience. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We hope to have you another time on Crypto TV Plus on any of our programs. Thank you very much. And to our viewers, thank you for being with us. I believe you have heard what it takes to get a job in the crypto industry. Knowledge is important. Being part of the community is important, and being able to network is also very, very important. Very, very important. Recently, the founder of Tron, he made a post on Twitter, who is interested about community in Nigeria. If you with this information tonight, if you see such an opportunity again, you will be able to take advantage of such opportunity. And like I said before, if you're interested in picking up any job in the crypto industry, please visit our job portal at jobs.cryptotvplus.com. My name is Marvelous Akbere. It's been a wonderful time having you here. It's been a wonderful time having you in the 15th session of BCAT 2020. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We hope to see you another time. We hope to see you tomorrow, Friday by 9 p.m. on our Crypto Roast program. Thank you very much and have a wonderful day.